All right,
Okay.
we're here live. This is Erica Hurst and Ryan Lucchese working on our web-based lessons taught assignment. Um, we've connected on Skype because Google Hangouts wasn't working for us, and we're kind of in an interesting situation. Erica's internet isn't great. She can hear me, but the voice isn't coming through clear, so she can chat, and she's going to chat to us and tell us what she was doing for her assignment. Um, so the assignment is we needed to use a minimum of two different types of web-based resources to teach a lesson. Due to my situation, I'm not a teacher right now, so I don't have a class to perform this assignment on. So due to a special arrangement I made with Barry, I conducted NETO training at Azusa Pacific University, which stands for New Employee Technology Orientation. And all new employees of Azusa Pacific University must take this class. And Erica, why don't you chat and tell us what you did for your assignment?
I'm gonna send you a little bit there.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you and what I did.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
So Erica, originally she stated earlier that she was using Edmodo and EduCreations to teach third grade fractions, a lesson on third grade fractions.
Yeah.
And the way it works, it looks like students will be given 10 minutes to look through the problem and begin the task on Edmodo. This allows them time to think about what the task is and what the task is asking them to do. Students will log into Edmodo and read the task. After reading the task, they will watch an instructional video on YouTube. Students will then complete the assignment posted on Edmodo. And then here it looks like there was a pair share using EduCreations on the iPad. Students will continue working together with their peers and discuss how they chose to solve the problem. This gives them time to work through misconceptions and discuss problems they might not have understood, and find different methods for solving the problem. After returning to class, each group will have created a presentation based on what they learned about fractions. We will sequence student work, discussing how students solve a particular problem and discussing what we might use to help in solving the problem next time on the Elmo. Noticing the different ways to solve can help gain a better understanding and depth of material. Students have been provided with fraction strips, a YouTube video. They compare, share, and they have studied the mathematical vocabulary to help them discuss the task. So, Erica, let me ask you this then. So, what was the effectiveness of the lesson and the resources? Did it work out how you thought it was going to work, or did it work out better? Was it acceptable, but it could have been better? What did you think?
The first you okay, I think now. Okay. Okay.
So it was great.
Yeah.
So you were limited with technology. How were you limited with technology?
iPads were not available.
Oh, okay, so there weren't enough iPads for everybody to have their own iPad.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I just wanted a group each group.
Let's see.
To them get
Oh, so you did this lesson. You did this lesson with a group of teachers. Okay.
Yeah.
So were the teachers like acting as the students then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. The iPads are still locked up for the summer.
Yeah. So,
Oh, okay, so this lesson was kind of to familiarize the teachers with how to use technology in the classroom, or how to familiarize the students, or both? Both, okay. So technically then, if this was the... It was practice for you too, okay. Informational for them. So if this was done during the school year, the iPads would have been available and each student would have had their own iPad. Okay. All right. Then having done this now, is there anything that you would change for the assignment next time?
Technology for repair.
Okay. So more reliable technology, but the lesson was prepared more so than a normal lesson would have been.
Yeah.
Because you were conducting it with teachers that were acting as the students for the portion of your experiment.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So students had specific instruction, so it flowed well. And really organized the material well. Okay. And from your experience, you think you would have received the same type of reaction from the students if you were actually doing this lesson with students? So the students are better with the technology than the other teachers. So the teachers were asking how to use Edmodo. So more off-topic questions. I see. Okay. So this pretty much kind of reflects the lesson that we were experiencing, where Barry was telling us that teachers need to learn from students. Yeah. Interesting.
Definitely.
Okay. So you actually think that if you were working with the students, they would have just picked it up within seconds what it is you were trying to lay down? It looks like we get 2 thumbs up for Edmodo here. Okay. And it made it simple to follow. I too actually really like Edmodo myself. And the Educreation app wrapped it all up very well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll have to do some investigation on Educreation myself to see what I'm missing here, because it sounds like that's a really useful tool. So, okay, for mine, I did new employee training orientation, and the way new employee training orientation revolves around at APU is new employees every Monday come in and they meet with HR. After HR, IMT comes in, and I'm with IMT, and we do a presentation on how you get your APU account, how how you're going to get your account activated, how you get your ID number with APU, the type of technology that APU uses on campus, if you're being issued a laptop, how to properly use the technology responsibly. So we have a trainer. Her name is Holly Magnuson, and she is normally in charge of this. So I approached Holly on Barry's suggestion to take over this training, and Holly was more than happy to let me do it for her because she was going on vacation. So I did the training, and so for the first part, we had to use a variety of 2 different resources. I was able to use 3 for my end. The presentation is normally done on PowerPoint. So I converted PowerPoint to Google Slides, and that was pretty good. I got a clean conversion on that one. And we have a portion of the presentation where we talk about the relationship of IMT to Azusa Pacific University and how Support Desk is the center of IMT. So I then used that opportunity to use Google Hangouts to contact my boss, who's the director of the Support Desk, so she could say hi to our new employees. We had 6 new employees on Monday, and they thought that was really cool. So they were able to put some faces to the people that they would be talking to if they had to make any calls to the Support Desk. And then the last piece of technology I used was YouTube, because I had to do a portion of the presentation on keeping your password and account secure, because we have a lot of people who will who try to, steal your information through the form of spam emails, fake emails that try to dupe you into giving up your information, login information, social security numbers, things like that. So I found this interesting video that you can watch. It's called No Time for Chocolate. It talks about how to make a secure password. It was really interesting. I embedded that video into the Google Slides, presentation, and I was able to play that for the 6 new employees. So. Was that? I thought it was very effective. They were pretty engrossed in everything that I was saying. They asked a lot of questions after the presentation, particularly on what I would suggest to keep your password safe and secure. Especially since the rule is the longer your password and more complex your password is, the harder it is to break. The problem is that if you have a 32-letter password for everything you need to log into, APU, your bank account, the wireless network, list goes on, you're not going to remember everything. So to help them with that, I suggested a program called LastPass. I don't know if for the sake of the recording, I will spell that out. It's Last, L-A-S-T, Pass, P-A-S-S. And what that is it's a password manager. Totally great tool. You can go to lastpass.com, download it. It's free, and it's been vetted by APU's security architect. His name is Sean Corman. He totally gives it 2 thumbs up. Install it on your web browser, and it stores all of your passwords for you. All you have to do is just remember your password for LastPass, and then that's it. Then it handles the rest for any other website or account you need to log into. They did react well. So based on the next question, he wants to know if there was anything I would change. I largely got this presentation from Holly, and I think some of the organization was a little strange or a little outdated. So I think if this was something that I ever fully took over or took a more active role in, which sounds like it could be possible because when I approached Holly about this, she was really excited about the fact that she would have a backup for doing this, and then she wouldn't have to go to her boss to do it when she was out of town. If I get more ownership of this training, I think I would redo a lot of the presentation just so it was more modern and up to date. The presentation that we're using now was created in 2012, and it's already looking a little bit dated. So that would be my change for this presentation and for this assignment. Yes. So Erica here saying technology has been changing fast, and that is very true. Because of that, APU's policy is if you are a full-time faculty member or staff member with Azusa Pacific and you get and you're issued a laptop, your laptop is upgraded every 3 years. And that the point of that is because I guess you could say your hardware is probably optimal for about 3 years after you invest in it. You probably get longer out of it depending on what it is you're trying to do. The problem with laptops is you can't swap out hardware. You have to get a whole new setup. So to keep our faculty up to date, we upgrade their laptops every 3 years, and we do desktops every 4 years. So, it was a great. So Erica says it sounds like a great experience. Actually, one more footnote I would like to add is on last Friday, which would have been. Hold on one sec. I'm going to get the date so that way it's here for reference. Last Friday was the 17th. I actually got a message, a Google chat message from Dr. Baser, and Dr. Baser messaged me asking me how the program was going because she knows that since I'm not a teacher and I'm taking this program, she just wanted to get my thoughts and see how it was going, and I told her it's been going great, and that I really appreciate the fact that our professors, and this is a good example of it, have been able to mold and modify these assignments so that I can use it in an applicable way. So down the road, if I do, and I think I do see myself going in this direction, want to become a trainer with IMT at APU or even another organization, I can use experiences like this assignment to show how I was able to effectively use technology and grow and learn from my experiences. Lorisa says, yes, agreed. They are willing to work with you and grow in the direction you want. So I totally agree with that. So that's my assignment. Once again, I'm sorry that Kelly was not able to join us. Either way, this is for me and Erica, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get this assignment over to Barry. So we are done. Erica says, thanks, Ryan. All right.